too. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the TIO NTFL Under-18 Boys Grand Final. The umpires have just walked onto the field. All right, ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for the Wanderers. All right, ladies and gentlemen, now welcome the Nightcliff Tigers to the field. What time we got done?
We're on 2:00. Get ready for the 2:10 moment of silence.
I now ask all players to make their way to the centre of the field as we get ready for the national anthem. They're not ready yet. Ladies and gentlemen, before we sing the national anthem, we ask you to please stand with the players in holding a moment's silence to mark the tragic events that unfolded in Christchurch yesterday. Darwin, and particularly the NTFL, is made up of people from all walks of life, and we want our Kiwi friends to know that we wish them great support and strength today and always. We now ask that captains from both teams make their way to the centre to do the coin toss.
Hello and welcome to sunny TIO Stadium in Darwin. We're bringing you live coverage of the NTFL Under-18 Boys Grand Final. My name is Kieran Davis. I'll be your main commentator for today, and joining me in the commentary booth is Wally Gallio. Wally, thank you for joining me.
Good afternoon, Kieran. Should be an interesting sort of game today after the...
Wanderers have won the coin toss and they'll be kicking towards the airport end.
Heated at times, and but in all, it promises to be a very good game of football.
Yeah, we look back at those clashes.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the TIO NTFL Under-18 Grand Final.
Which got
Good luck to both teams.
Today they beat Nightcliff by 33 points, but they did meet twice during the home and away season, and both times Nightcliff won. They won by 19 points in round 9 and 31 points in round 17. So, like you said, plenty of feeling in this clash. You've worked closely with a few of these players in your role as the manager of talent and pathways for NT Thunder. Any particular players you can see standing out in today's clash?
Yeah, I think that there's going to be a few players that will stand out, Kieran, but I think it's going to be the top-end talent of both sides. You know, Marley McGregor leads by the front. and he's hard at it. Wade Dirksen will start in the middle, and then you got Joel Jeffrey and Tyrell Louis that are good performers for Wanderers. And you know, Joel Jeffrey kicked 5 the last time they met, was their main focus going forward, and he had a pretty good season at Premier League. And of course Bo O'Connell for Wanderers, who's been in good form as well.
So both clubs obviously reaping the rewards. They've put a lot of effort into their youth development, and it should be good to see these two teams clash today in the grand final. So siren sounds, umpire holds the ball aloft. And he'll send it down. Ball goes up. And it's Dirksen winning the tap for Nightcliff. Try and win it out of the middle there for the Tigers. They send it forward. It'll fall just inside 50. Big contested mark coming from the back there is Woonangoota. He's one of the leading goal kickers for Nightcliff, but the Wanderers will relieve. Sends it long kick outside 50 to that far scoreboard side wing. It's a foot race now. It's going to be won by the Wanderers. Plenty of dash, takes one bounce. Fumbling the ball there is Dylan Brown for the Wanderers. Socced forward haphazardly inside 50, gets a lot of distance. Good handball. It'll fall to the back here, falling nearly there for Jeffrey, but great tackle applied, and Nightcliff will clear outside 50. Falls just short, gives the handball away quickly. Coming through with Joseph Salmon for the Wanderers. Snaps quickly inside 50. It's going to fall to the back, trying to get it is Stanley Tipalora. It'll nearly fall for him, juggling for possession there. Good pressure by the Nightcliff defenders, and it'll be cleared now by McGregor. Might trickle out of bounds here. Still kept in play. Nightcliff doing very well, but it looks like the boundary umpire will bring it back. Couple of quick forays forward there for the Wanderers. Yeah,
as we thought, Kieran, it started off pretty enormous pace, and the players hitting the ball really hard, and the main focus of both the players have been the footy, and it's been a good start to this game.
Definitely has been. Chris May up against Dirksen in the ruck. It's tapped down. Wanderers can't get clean possession. Good job by Brown. Quick snap forward. Can't get inside 50. Tapped away by the Nightcliff defender. Crunched by a couple of Wanderers players, that was. Trying to bring it out. Good handle, but it looks like it's going to be an advantage. Play on, says the umpire. O'Connell fires at goal, and he nails it. What a goal from the youngster. From 45 on the run, and all of a sudden, the Wanderers strike first. They lead 1 goal straight, 6 to Nightcliff. No score yet.
Yeah, and Bo O'Connell shows he's doesn't need a lot of touches to make impact on the scoreboard, and he's playing in the midfield, and he pushed forward there, and he's a good finisher in front of goal, and he kicked that from just on 50, so it was a good start for young Bo and a good start for Wanderers. And Nightcliff just need to sort of make the play themselves. They're sort of holding back a little bit and waiting for Wanderers to take the ball and then trying to tackle the ball out.
So the umpire throws it up again. This time no clear winner in the tap. Trying to take it away for the Wanderers is Louis. Sends it a long ball inside 50, but first position, nearly taking the mark there for Nightcliff was Mushigero. Falls to the back. Will it come out? No, it won't. They'll release. Going to be first to the ball here is Cortezis. Can he get clean possession? Pressure applied by Brown. He does really well to hold the ball up there in a 2-on-1 situation. And the ball will trickle out for another boundary throw-in. So yet to get any clean possession coming outside 50. Yeah, so Wanderers again winning that centre clearance, and Tyrell Louis showed a good pair of clean hands and got that ball deep inside 50. And I think that's the essence in today's game, is to try and get those deep entries. So ruck tap again, this time one down by May. Nightcliff trying to get a quick kick away, sock it off the ground. He'll go inside 50. O'Connell first to the ball. Can he get around a defender? He can. He'll steady here, have a snap at goal. This time it drifts just to the right, but he's certainly been dangerous so far. Wanderers 1-1-7 leading Nightcliff, yet to score. They'll try and get a clean kick outside 50. That's a great kick. It's gone about 55 metres or so. It'll fall short. Wanderers trying to get the ball here through Joseph Salmon. Pressure applied by the Nightcliff player. Still can't get clean possession, Nightcliff. They're yet to really proceed past the half-back line in the last few minutes. Still scrapping for it. They've got a quick kick away on the left foot there. He'll send it down to that far wing. Trying to fall to the back there is Woonangoota Saywell. But Wanderers will get it away. Great tackle laid, though. That will be holding the ball. But advantage will be played. Sending it forward for Nightcliff to the centre-half forward line. Forward waiting for it to drop. Turns on a penny there. That is Ned Stevens. Has a snap. Will it go all the way? It's dribbling, and it's there. That was a great piece of play there by Ned Stevens. Just waited for the ball to drop, backed himself to get around a defender. and then sent it slowly but surely towards that goal line.
That's the first time that Nightcliff has shown a pair of clean hands along the ground. They had a good combination from half back through to their forward line, and Ned Stevens caught one out and against Jack Bennett, and he did a really good job on turning on a dime, as you said, Kieran, and got a couple of lucky bounces, but you got to make your own luck in the game of football.
So they get one back here, Nightcliff. They now trail one straight to the Wanderers, 1-1. Ball back in the middle. Umpire throws the ball up. One down by Dirksen. He's doing well so far. Louis going to be first to the ball. It gets sent into the Nightcliff forward line. Tracking the ball there is Thompson, Dre Thompson. He'll kick it towards the boundary line. He'll be his best friend in this situation in the 2-on-1. Good work by the Nightcliff forward, but it's tapped out. That's good defensive work in the end by Biniat for the Wanderers, and they'll send it out to the boundary.
And must have caught his foot and has gone out of bounds on the full.
Looks like it will be a free kick, like you said, to Nightcliff. Just on the edge of 50, taking it will be Jermaine Hurd. He'll send it to the top of the square. Plenty of flies, falls at the back. Will it fall for a Nightcliff player? No. Does very well there at the back is Aidan Singleton to rush it through for a behind. And that levels the score now, 7 apiece. About 7 minutes gone as Wanderers play on from the goal square. Sends it almost directly forward. Will it fall for the back? No, it won't. Nightcliff gain possession. Good tackle laid, and it might be holding the ball. It will be. Incorrect disposal. Tyrell Louis already having a great game after laying that tackle. Goes sideways into the centre square. Now, it's a low kick. Can it pay off? Juggling the ball there is Gowley for Nightcliff. It'll fall to the back for the Wanderers. They'll send it forward yet again. Good spoil at the back there, but falling for Fijo, but he's hit the post. That was a good crumbing work, but he couldn't get the shot on target, and that will be another behind. Wanderers now 1-2-8, leading Nightcliff 1-1-7.
That's where Fijo comes into his own. He does read the ball well going inside 50 and was clean pair of hands there and almost kicked that goal.
So Nightcliff couldn't get it outside 50. Fijo with a great pickup, goes back to O'Connell, will have a low trajectory kick. Great spoil by the Nightcliff defender. It falls at the back here to Fuller. Can he get a kick away? He can, but it will be another behind. So they're peppering the goal face at the moment. Wanderers can't quite get that second goal. They lead 1-3 to Nightcliff 1-1. With 11 minutes to go, Nightcliff another long kick out. Can they get, looks like it falls to the back. They'll tap it forward. They won't mind the boundary line at this point. Comes down to the grandstand side, just in front of our commentary position here at TIO Stadium. So Wanderers with a slender lead at the moment. 1-3 plays 1-1. Nightcliff have certainly stemmed the tide in the last 5 minutes or so. Tap in, no clear possession, but it's kicked forward hurriedly by Stevenson. Sent back where it came from for the Wanderers. It's a high ball, almost a great mark taken, and it has been given. Good work by Stanley Tipalora. Gets a quick kick inside 50, but judging it well, the Nightcliff defender juggled the mark there. It was McGregor, couldn't quite get it. It's a handball away, gets it off here to James. James snaps and James goals. That was a great piece of work. He was in the right place at the right time and gets that second goal.
Yeah, of course, the re-entries inside 50 paid a lot in our game of football, and Joel Jeffrey was really clean below the deck, and James hit that pack at the right time and finished off well on his left side.
So that gives them the lead again. Wanderers are now lead 2-3 to Nightcliff 1-1. An 8-point lead, nearly halfway gone in this first quarter.
Again, Wanderers just showing just a lot cleaner below their knees and move the ball quicker than Nightcliff can at the moment.
So Dirksen gets the easy tap, but it doesn't go to advantage just yet. Louis scrapping in there for the Wanderers. Nightcliff trying to get clean possession, can't quite pick it up and immediately tackle. That's a great tackle. O'Connell trying to win the ball now, gets a clean pick up. Trying to find an option, uses his pace to give him enough time to get the kick away. Will it fall inside the field of play? It will. Good mark there by Ronald Fijo. Just outside 50. He has a chance to get another entry for the Wanderers. He wants to go quickly. Sends it up. Big mark. Nearly taken in the forward line there. Trying to get a soccer away a couple of times there with Nightcliff, and it will be kicking in danger. It did look like it, and it will be a free kick to the Wanderers from scoring distance. They got away with the first one, but not the second. And it looks like it will be Daniel Fuller taking a free kick for the Wanderers from roughly 40 metres out on a 45-degree angle.
Yeah, Lady O was just a little bit nonchalant with that, a bit careless with that kick on hands, and Daniel had his hands on the football. Daniel Fuller lines up. Generally a good kicker of the goal, and sure enough, Daniel gets his first for the game. Gives Wanderers their third, and they take a further lead.
That was a great set shot there from Fuller. So like you said, Wanderers kicked their third of the first quarter. They now lead 3-3-21. Nightcliff Tigers 1-1-7. Was a beautiful kick of the footy and does very well to give his side a bigger lead. So after a good sort of 5-minute passage of play there from Nightcliff, where they had a couple of forays forward, Wanderers definitely have got the ascendancy once more. Yeah,
I think the Wanderers are just a little bit more organised, have settled into this game a lot better. They're a lot cleaner, they move the ball a lot quicker, and their midfield's working a lot harder than the Nightcliff midfield is.
So Wanderers win the tap down. Louis first to the ball. He's tackled, gives a good handball down, trying to find a teammate, isn't taken. It's going to be handballed into space. Nightcliff first to the ball through Nathan Moo, and he gets possession. Wheels around, short kick. Can he find a target? Drop mark in the end there. But it's a good tackle lane, good possession. Socked forward haphazardly by Nightcliff. Trying to turn around and get clean possession there is... It's been kicked straight into the arms there of Waylon Walters for Wanderers, who'll play on and go laterally, or almost into the middle, falling nearly at the back there for James. Trying to push forward, but Nightcliff will get clean possession through Wells Kelly. Can't get a clean kick away though, and taking it now is James Box for Wanderers. He's got a bit of time. He'll deliver low inside 50. Almost a mark taken there by Fuller, and it will be an infringement. He was held on to in the marking contest, and he'll have another shot at goal. This time from about, he'll kick from just inside 50 on a very slight angle.
Yeah, Lady A. Lazarus were just a bit overzealous on that attack on the football.
Gives a quick handball off to O'Connell. O'Connell will send it from outside 50. Don't tell me he's kicked that one. Good mark in the goal square though. That might have made it all the way, but Joel Jeffrey just climbs to take that one. That's a great mark and a great piece of play, playing on quickly, the Wanderers.
And that's why the National Academy program has selected Joel Jeffrey as a third tall marking forward for those sort of marks that he takes. Not just occasionally, but he does it pretty consistently, Kieran. And
he just strolls into that one, just pops it over the top. That's the fourth goal for the Wanderers, the first of the afternoon for Joel Jeffrey after a great piece of play. You can see this here on the replay. Bo O'Connell just getting the hands and sending it. Probably would have made it, but Jeffrey climbs up and takes a well-deserved grab.
So two differences for mine, Kieran, at the moment is Tyrell Louis out of the middle, and then Bo O'Connell, when he goes forward, already he's in the middle. They just show a clear pair of heels to their opposition players in Nightcliff.
So Stevens wins the ruck tap for Nightcliff. It'll fall again to Louis. He kicks a quick kick heading towards the grandstand side. First to the ball will be his teammate there. It was Box, but it will be hit back out of play, and it will be a boundary throw-in just in front of our commentary position on the grandstand side. Wanderers 27 leading Nightcliff 7, just over 5 minutes left to go in this first quarter. Boundary umpire will throw it in. Stevens doesn't win the tap there, it's won instead by May. Can't get clean possession, the Wanderers. Good pressure by Nightcliff. Now they will get clean possession and it will come through Moo. It's a high hanging ball, trying to get the grab. Great grab in the end there by Mick Derrick. Backed himself against the flight of the ball.
Yeah, Nightcliff player just running across the mark there, not quite aware of what was going on. He was trying to get to Tyrell Louis at the other side of the contest, but went through the mark, Kieran, and that's an automatic 50. It'll bring him right into the goal mouth.
And what would have been a chance to send the ball inside 50 has now been turned into a chance to extend the lead for Mick Derrick. He'll kick from about 20 metres out, roughly 45-degree angle. It's a good-looking kick, and it is there. Derrick gets the 5th goal now, and the lead extends further. So the Wanderers 5-3 leading Nightcliff 1-1, and when you're already trailing by 3 goals, that kind of error is very costly at this point.
Yeah, you've got to just have your awareness in finals, because you know, just as the players are a little bit jumpy in this early stage, and certainly Wanderers have settled down better. You know, the umpires are a bit jumpy too, so really need to have your awareness and your faculties about you going into this game, and just keep things pretty simple and keep them pretty basic when you're sort of staring at a 20-odd point margin early in the game.
So just under 4 minutes to go. The umpire will bring the ball back into the middle. Centre bounce this time. It's an okay bounce. It'll be a good hit out for the Wanderers. Can they get clean possession? Trying to get it is Louis. He's been everywhere this first quarter. Joseph Salmon gets a quick kick away to the boundary line. Will it roll? It looks like it will. Chase on by the Wanderers and the Nightcliff players, but it will be another boundary throw-in. Again, just in front of our commentary position here at TIO Stadium.
And Tyrell Louis getting another clearance. That's his 5th clearance for this quarter out of the centre.
Certainly been dominant so far, Tyrell Louis. So boundary throw-in. Good hit out by Nightcliff. Louis there again, gets another clearance, kicks it forward. Trying to win the ball there was James. But it will fall at the back here for Ned Stevens. Can't get clean possession again, Nightcliff. Jameon Hurd in there as well. Now Cortezis is set upon by a couple of Nightcliff players. No clear possession. They're scrapping in there at the moment. Good clean possession there by Milper. Gets it out to Fijo. Fijo 1-2 with Derek. Now he'll go long, sends it inside 50, looking for a flyer. It'll fall to the back. Is there going to be a crumb? Jeffrey claims the mark. It's play on though. Good handball over the back though. It'll fall to his teammate there. That's a great snap taken in the end by Kynan Kenny, but that was great work by Joel Jeffrey. Juggled the mark, was given play on, but got the handball over his head into the lap of Kenny. Easy goal for the Wanderers in the end. And that's number 6, sorry.
Just outnumbered in the contest again. Fijo's been good across half forward. Louis been good in the middle. Bo Connell's been, and Joel Jeffrey's had his hands on the ball 3 times, and they've got 3 goals, 1 by himself and 2 goal assists. And I think Nightcliff just need to get their balance right in the midfield. I think Wade Dirkson's rucked for the majority of this quarter, and they just need to get a pretty good balance in there. And I think Marley McGregor's done a pretty good job on Joel Jeffrey so far, but when you have so many re-entries inside 50 that, you know, the numbers just stack up against you.
Looks like they might have needed to get a new ball, might have lost that one over the fence. So a little bit of a break in play as they do that. Swap of umpires as well in the middle, but we're back underway now. Umpire throws the ball up. Dirksen wins the tap down. He's done very well in the ruck, but no help from his midfielders so far. Good tackle there applied by Nightcliff. That was Cortezis. And there'll be a free kick here. It'll go the way of Nightcliff. Just to the right of the centre square. Taking it will be Hurd. Sends it long, nearly an inside 50 entry. Drop mark, nearly taken there by, I think it was Dirksen. He sends it inside 50 again, 2-on-1 situation. It'll fall to the back here for Nightcliff though, taken there by Jack. Can he get a quick kick away? No. And Wanderers will relieve. That was good work. Good kick outside 50. Foot race is on. Trying to win the ball there was Derek. But it'll fall to Nightcliff. Taking it, quick handball there by Gowley, Kyle Gowley. Socket forward. It'll fall. Couldn't get clean possession. Nightcliff. It's a 2-on-1 though. Quick snap forward, but good smother was applied there by the Wanderers. Another kick forward by Nightcliff, but this one will be out of bounds on the full. Didn't quite lower his eyes, just try to blaze away there.
Yeah, I think that Nightcliff, all they've got to do is take the game on. I think they're just being a bit hesitant and second-guessing themselves, and they just need to take the game on and just force the ball forward as quick as they can.
So quick handball there by Nightcliff. He's trying to get around an opponent there. Good tackle was laid by McCurry Paraman. And now Wanderers have a chance to relieve. They can't quite get clean possession, almost reminiscent of Nightcliff earlier in the quarter. Now Nightcliff will send it back inside 50. This time Jermaine Kidney. Drop mark by Wanderers, but they have a lot of space and a lot of time, and they will relieve now through Kynan Kenny, the goal kicker. He kicks long down the line. It's a foot race. It'll be won here by O'Connell. Great first pick up. Has a chance to send it inside 50. That's long towards the goal square, but the siren will sound. And that's the end of the first quarter. So the Wanderers, they lead 5-4-34. Nightcliff 1-1-7. We'll be back with the second quarter.
She's fun today.
Don't forget to put away the garden furniture.
Yep, got it.
And just remember the TIO weather alerts. Garden furniture!
Love you too.
She's off, but he's still got TIO. They cover you for territory weather, cyclone, storm surge, flood, hail, and they're local, so they can respond fast.
TIO? Storm's staying, kids.
Another life saved with the Chemist Warehouse app. Take control of your health and wellness. Download now.
Mother Nature can be frighteningly predictable in the Territory this time of year. Heavy rains and damaging winds can cause significant problems and disruption, particularly if you're unprepared, while downed power lines and flash flooding can be lethal. To ensure you're ready, visit powerwater.com.au/safety or text SAFETY to 0428 323 991 for more information. Because staying safe and ready around Mother Nature should be second nature.
CFS Schoolwear is the perfect choice for quality custom-made school uniforms. Ideal clothing for all school-related activities, whether it's 50 or 500 students, we have what you need. Contact the Cricket and Football Shop NT for your free CFS Schoolwear quote today.
Let's see. Roma, Verona?
Perhaps Barcelona.
Make your dream holiday a reality. Book your next getaway at Flight Centre with interest-free holidays and flexible repayment options.
Best in the air.
And everywhere.
Flight Centre.
Intersport, new concept store now open in Casuarina Square. Come in and check out a world-class shopping experience.
Dedicated sports zones.
Now stocking only the biggest brands in tennis, cricket, fitness from treadmills to benches, boxing, swimming, darts, pool and table tennis. For awesome service and advice, still locally owned and operated, the all-new Intersport concept store.
Now open at Casuarina Square.
Boys, we've got a real big problem. It belongs to you, it belongs to me, it belongs to everybody. I'm talking about family violence. It's time we said no more to family violence, isn't it? Yeah. Think about it.
We've all got to say no more to family violence.
No more!
Family violence is a community problem and it needs a community response from all of us, and sport is a big part of that. But we can all do our bit by being more respectful to each other. Please make this year the year we say no more to family violence.
Hello and welcome back to TIO Stadium. We've just completed the first quarter of the Under-18 Boys Grand Final, Wanderers versus Nightcliff. Wanderers kicked 6 goals, 3-39. They lead Nightcliff 1-1-7. What do you expect from the second quarter here, Wally?
It's pretty hard to stop when Wanderers get their tails up and they've got playing with confidence and they're dominating the midfield. I think it's going to be pretty hard for Nightcliff to get back to this contest, but all they've got to do is just get back to the fundamentals of the game and half the contest, and I think they'll be pretty right.
So the umpire holds the ball off, hit out one down by Dirksen. Nightcliff get the first clearance here in this second quarter. Almost a good mark taken there by, I think it was Fijo, and he was... No, it was Jamal Lynch, and he was infringed during that marking contest. He will get the free kick, so a brief foray forward is already thwarted. Finds Tyrell Louis in the middle with the kick. It was a bit haphazard, but it'll work for them. He's looking for an option to his right. He'll be called to play on now. He's looking for and finding his teammate on the far wing. It's Joseph Salmon, grandstand side. They're slowing it down here, Wanderers. Comes off the side of his boot. It will force a contest. Almost one down there by, that was Louis again, and it will be a free kick going against Louis. We'll go towards Dirksen.
It's got to come back to Ladio Lazarus.
He'll come back and it immediately gives off the handball, so it will find its way into Dirksen's hands anyway. Sends a long ball forward. At the back for Wanderers there again was Lynch. Quick handball away by Singleton. Winning the contest there is Fuller. Gives a handball away now, finds Fijo. Can't get clean possession first time, and he's immediately beset upon there by Gowley, Tristan Gowley. Dirksen trying to win the ball there, but it will come outside for a boundary throw-in. Wanderers looking a bit fumbly early on. Looks like Nightcliff applying some good pressure.
Yeah, well, they're starting to get up in their face a little bit, and they're sort of applying the tackles and sticking their tackles, which they weren't doing in the first quarter.
So boundary throw-in now. It'll be May versus Dirksen once more. Dirksen gets a fist on it, nearly taken there by Gowley. Can't get the quick kick away, but it will be taken now by Wollingwater. Long ball inside 50, a chance here for Ned Stevens. He's racing there with Biniat. Biniat gets the punch away and he gets the kick away as well. That's a good defensive effort, and they'll be first to the ball as well. But it will trickle out Nearly a chance to get a quick break away, but that was a good defensive effort. It'll be tough for Nightcliff when the ball's not getting down there that often for it to be repelled that easily. No, it's a deliberate out of bounds too, so Jack Bennett tried to do the right thing, keep it in play. He almost chased it down himself, running outside of the 50. That was a rough effort in the end, but Ned Stevens will take it for Nightcliff, a chance to send it inside 50. It'll drop just inside, a few high flyers at the back there for Wanderers. They can't get clean possession. A couple of players soccering it away now. First to the ball for the Wanderers. He's done very well there is Jamal Lynch to chase that down, gives a handball off to Fijo. Comes to the back now. Haphazard kick forward, taken nearly there by Derek. He's tackled immediately. Good bump applied there by Kidney. And we'll be holding the man. He will go against Nightcliff. He'll go towards Tyrell Louis. They're always watching out for him. He'll go sideways. It's a good-looking kick, but good interception there by the Nightcliff player. Gives a quick hands off. But another fumble in the end, couldn't get clean possession. It will be a high tackle given. Play on, says the umpire. Kicks on the outside of the boot, inside forward, looking for Dirksen. They've moved him forward. Dirksen turns around. He'll have a shot from 50 nearly. It's a good-looking kick, hits the post. Oh, that's unfortunate for Nightcliff. They do get the first score, though, here. 1-2 now, trailing Wanderers 6-3. So it looks like they have made the move. They've put Dirksen forward and it's... Yeah, he started the ruck and then he pushed forward, so it gives them a target up forward. And also their tackling has been a lot better and they're starting to squeeze up a little bit, so it's giving less room for the Wanderers to move the ball quickly. So Dre Thompson will kick it long outside 50, but it looks like he might have retaliated after the kick, and there's a free kick in the forward line now to the Nightcliff Tigers. Didn't quite catch that. I was following the ball, but it looks like he might have retaliated with his defender after he got rid of it. He's given away a free kick and a scoring opportunity now for Jermaine Hurd. Yeah, I think he chopped him around the neck after he kicked the football. So it'll be a tight angle if you want. He'll kick it short. It's a good kick. That's great. Great vision and great awareness by Wade Dirksen to get himself into a much better position to take the shot. So now Dirksen will take the set shot after getting that kick from Hurd. He'll kick from about 35 metres out on a 45-degree angle. Dirksen's been a bit lively in the early piece for Nightcliff, but I don't think he'll be able to play two positions. But Ned Stevens and himself changing the ruck, and I think Ned Stevens showed a good foray over the other side where he intercepted the cut-off kick. And that's a great kick there by Wade Dirksen, a much-needed goal for the Nightcliff Tigers. His change into the forward line has brought immediate results, and they get the first goal of the second quarter. Nightcliff 2-2-14, trailing Wanderers 6-3-39. Nearly 7 minutes gone here. It's obviously still a bit of a mountain to climb, but they've made a good start of it so far. Yeah, they've been a lot better, and they've seemed to be a lot cleaner, and they've just started to take a few risks. You know, the cross kick, the lateral kick that Wanderers did early in that piece of play where they had the shot on goal from Wade Dirksen, where Ned Stevens cut off, was a good foray into their forward line. So the umpire will bounce the ball in the middle again. Ned Stevens nearly wins the ruck tap, taken at the back there by Dylan Brown, gets the handball back. He'll go forward now, sends it inside for the Wanderers. Flying from the back again is Jeffrey. Can he get the mark? He claims it, and he's been given it. Oh, the Nightcliff defender tried. Jeffrey got two grabs at it and pulled it down. That was a great effort, great contested mark, and he'll get a shot at goal as reward. Yeah, by the look of that replay, I think if he didn't get the mark, he would have got for too high, I think, Kieran. So go back, he'll kick from about 25 metres out. He's got a very, very long run up. He'll be kicking from directly in front. Starts his walk now. And he's still going. Gets into a jog now, Joel Jeffrey. Kick is on the way, and it hits the post. That's the third poster of the afternoon already, and it's a behind for Wanderers, so they now lead 6-4 to Nightcliff 2-2. Nightcliff given a reprieve, and they have a chance to relieve from defensive 50. Long kick out, it'll make it all the way outside 50. Jeffrey jumping from the back again, but Nightcliff with a quick kick away. They get it down the wing. There's the numbers for Wanderers here. Drop mark in the end there, though, by Walters. And Nightcliff with a chance to send it forward through Lazarus. But there's only one man down there in the forward line, and that's Dre Thompson. He's got plenty of time. A pressure going to be applied by Wilkins. Thompson with a good kick outside, looking for and finding Dylan. That was a pinpoint kick there. Great work from the Wanderers, and they have a chance to go forward now. It's another low trajectory drop punt, and it'll find its way into the hands of Milper. This has been a good chain of possession for the Eagles. And he just goes with the barrel inside 50. Didn't come off his boot quite as well as he hoped. And he'll dribble out of bounds for a boundary throw. But it is inside 50, and that was a very clean set of possessions there for the Wanderers. So the ball will be just inside 50. Wanderers 6-4 leading Nightcliff 2-2, boundary throw-in. It'll be tapped down easily there by Caleb Nicky. And there will be a free kick here to the Wanderers. Just outside 50. Send it long. Comes off the side of the boot, but it'll fall into the arms there of Stanley Tipalora. He's got a very tough angle, about 35 metres out on the boundary. Kick didn't quite come off as planned, but still managed to find a teammate. It'll be a tough job to kick it from here, but he's looking like he's going to back himself. So Stanley Tipalora goes with the drop punt. It's on its way, but it will be out of bounds on the fall in the end. Probably too much of an angle to tackle there, Wally.
Yeah, I think so, but I think the good thing that Nightcliff have done is they're starting to close the corridor down, so they are getting those deep entries, but they're getting them a lot wider than instead of right in front of goals. So
Dylan Brown, one possession, just outside 50, brought it in, trying to find his teammate in Fedro, trying to win the ball down there is Danny James. Can't get clean possession. Nightcliff get a handball away. Bump applied there. Louis was in there. Bo O'Connell now. He has a chance. He's always dangerous in the forward line. Gives himself a bit of time. Wheels onto the left. His kick is all over the place, but it finds a teammate. Its mark is taken there by Sattler. And he will go back and have a set shot. He'll kick from around 40 metres out on a 45-degree angle. That was good work from O'Connell to square it into the middle.
Yeah, Johnny Sattler protected the drop zone really, really well there too.
So Sattler goes with the torpedo. It's an audacious attempt on its way. Hits the post again. That's the fourth poster, third for the Wanderers, and they go to 6-5. Nightcliff 2-2. Interesting to see him go with the torpedo there.
Yeah, quite interesting.
So Nightcliff will play on from the goal square, go long to half-back, flying there. Great mark, nearly taken by Dirksen. Can't get a kick away, the Nightcliff defender. Good handball, finds his way to move. Handball over the shoulder, couldn't find his teammate in Dirksen. Chance here for Wanderers. They get clean possession, nearly taken there by Kenny. Kick couldn't get away. Louis trying to win the ball, left it behind. Now Nightcliff scrapping in there, nearly taken away by Johan Jack. A lot of tackles being applied. They're doing well so far. Just bullocking his way through there for Nightcliff. Coming through is Lazarus. Can't get a kick away. Rather Mushigeru. Trying to win the ball now is Vrontos. Still no clean possession. The ball's moved about 15 metres with no one getting a clean kick. Now Mushigeru tries to get a kick away. It's taken in the end there by John Sattler. Gets a quick snap around the body. Looking for and trying to find Stanley Tipalora. It's a 2-on-2 and the Nightcliff defenders do very well and they should get clean possession here. Lack of communication though. Good tackle laid by O'Connell. And it will be, the umpire has come in from 40 metres and it will be giving a free kick to Nightcliff. There is a player down at that contest. So he will need to come off the ground, copped a heavy hit in that. Doesn't look to be in very good condition at the moment. Nightcliff will take the kick, looking for Lazarus. He comes inside, backs himself, gets a quick kick away. It's a high up and under ball just inside 50. Couple of flies from the back there for Wanderers. No one can get clean possession though. Trying to take it away now is Macquarie Paraman. There will be a free kick going the way of Wanderers for holding the man. And we'll go to that player there, Macquarie Paraman, and he looks sideways. It's a risky kick. Almost at 2-on-1, but the Nightcliff player nearly does very well. That's Gowley. Couldn't get a clean possession though. Wanderers, if they can just get the ball out, they do have a man free outside the contest, but they can't. Nightcliff get a snap. It'll go inside 50, but it will fall again to Dre Thompson. He's loving playing as that loose man at the moment in defence, and that's another great kick outside of 50, finding his teammate. Just stops and props, turns, finds a target down the line. They've done that very well today, Wanderers. Another kick low, nearly, and does find a teammate. It's a good mark in the end there by Joseph Salmon. Now he's just outside 50. Short little kick, squares it inside to Caleb Nicky. Caleb Nicky again, another short kick. This time can't find a target, gives his player a bit of work to do, and Nightcliff will pounce. That's Moo. Kick down to Lazarus. Lazarus has a runner. He elects not to go there. Goes long down to Dirksen. Dirksen does very well. He'll launch it from just outside 50, but it will be a behind. He backed himself, but probably didn't take enough time to assess the options. And that's another behind to Nightcliff. 2-3, trails 6-5. Probably missed opportunity there for the Tigers.
Yeah, exactly right, Kieran. They've worked really hard to get themselves back in the game. And just little instances like that, they just need to take a little bit of composure and just square the footy up.
So Mushigero with a quick kick inside 50. It's a crunching block in the end by the defender. Drop mark, and Wanderers will relieve. It's a foot race out on that half-forward flank. Nightcliff play goes to ground first. You win the ball in the end, though. That's Monners Wakefield. Gives a good tap out, trying to find Kidney. Kidney turns around, does very well. Monners Wakefield, another chance to send it inside 50. Falling at the back there, nearly taking the mark was Biniat. And he'll safely escort the ball over the line for another boundary throw-in. So Nightcliff actually doing a lot better this quarter to sort of stop that easy rebound outside 50. Yeah, they've stopped it and they started to play wide, so that means that Wanderers have had to work a little bit harder, and their players like Tyrell Louis, Bo Connell and Joel Jeffrey haven't had the ascendancy they've had in the early piece. So boundary throw and trying to take it to the back there is Dirksen. He's tackled immediately, couldn't get a possession away. Good work there by the Nightcliff player. Nearly taking it is Kalitsis. Now Dirksen with another chance. He eyes the goals. He'll send it from long, and that's a great effort from Dirksen. He has kicked another goal this quarter. He's almost carrying this Nightcliff team on his back at the moment. He backed himself from 50 and nailed it. And that's Nightcliff's third goal of the afternoon. They've trailed now 3-3 to Wanderers 6-5. Yeah, they just need to continue to pair off one-on-one at contests. The half the contest, they've turned the ball back their way. They give themselves opportunities. They've structured up a little bit better at the forward line. Ned Stevens done a terrific job in the ruck. And Wade Dirksen's really opened up the forward line, and he continues to show that he can kick a ball from a long distance out. So Bo O'Connell wins the tap out in the ruck for Wanderers. It's a great sight to see. Nightcliff got a quick kick forward though. It'll fall Nathan Moo with a chance to win the ball. Good tap. Taps it forward to the advantage there of Mushigeru. He tries to push it forward through any means necessary. Wanderers with a quick soccer away outside 50. Chance to win the ball now. O'Connell. He pounces. Good kick. Good snap in the end. Falls into the arms there of Mick Derrick for Wanderers. He'll slow it down now, looking for an option inside. It looks like he'll try and find O'Connell. Nearly turned it over, but it will fall into his arms. Good kick wide now. Drop mark though. Couldn't get clean possession there was James. He spears it looking for Jeffrey. Now Jeffrey on the boundary line. What can you do here? Gets around one defender. Now we'll square it into the middle. Looking for, nearly finding box. Couldn't quite take the mark. Nightcliff with a chance to bring it out. Still scrapping for the ball on the ground there. Comes out. O'Connell with a chance. It's immediately tackled when he gets the ball. Box with a quick kick forward, and it will be kicking in danger. Nightcliff's player was trying to win possession, and he gives away the free kick, so a chance for a clean possession here for Nightcliff. It's a 3-on-2, taken but tackled immediately was Tristan Gowley, and away come Nightcliff. Good kick forward, trying to find Jeffrey. Good spoil by the Nightcliff defender, and it will be a free kick going to him. He was grabbed onto at the end there by Jeffrey, and he'll bring it outside 50 once more. Good punch there by Thompson. He'll fall into the arms here of Salmon. He sends it inside forward again, looking for Jeffrey, but it looks like it will be downfield. He was crunched after that kick, and there's a bit of a kerfuffle happening at that incident. So that was poor discipline by Nightcliff, because they've given Joel Jeffrey a set shot from about 35, 40 metres out. There's a bit more of a 45, bit more than 45-degree angle there for Jeffrey. He's already got one this afternoon in the first quarter with his long run-up. Here's the approach, kicks on its way, it's looking good. Does it have the distance? It does. That is a centimetre perfect kick from Joel Jeffrey, and that's the goal that the Wanderers needed to put some distance between them. They now lead 7-5. Nightcliff 3-3. Just over a minute to go here in this second quarter. A bit of poor discipline leading to that goal there for the Wanderers, Wally. Yeah, they had the ball sort of trapped in the midfield of the ground, and they really just couldn't afford to
let that one get away. They'll get themselves back in the game. Now it's gone back to a four-goal ball game.
So there'll be just under a minute as the umpire throws the ball up. Chance for another goal for either team. Ned Stevens just hacks it forward. It'll fall to the back here. Mushaguru with a chance to win the ball now. Good little soccer by Dre Thompson. Another chance to win possession. He's immediately beset upon though, again by Mushaguru. Great pressure. Will lock it in. Brings the ball out. Nightcliff can't get a quick kick away though. Dre Thompson fighting in there again with Mushaguru. Nightcliff get a quick kick forward, but it will fall. It will be play on, says the umpire. Jamal Lynch is first to the ball. Can he get clean possession? He does. Gets around a player. Good tackle applied. Now Nightcliff. Louis trying to lay a tackle for Wanderers. Nightcliff will get another chance to go forward. It's punched away here and falling to the back. Here is Moniz Wakefield, gets the handball away. They'll go inside 50. Dirkson's there. Good first position. Can't grab the mark though. He did very well to position himself. Couldn't quite get the mark. And there will be a free kick for holding the ball. He dived on it in the end. The umpire adjudicated. And the Wanderers will bring it outside 50. Bo O'Connell takes the mark. But looks like that will be the end of proceedings as the siren goes for half-time. A little bit of a fight back there for Nightcliff. They win the quarter, but they still trail. Nightcliff 3-3-21, Wanderers 7-5-47. We'll be back with you for the third quarter.
She's flying down to Alice today.
Don't forget to put away the garden furniture.
Yep, got it.
And just remember the TIO weather alerts. Garden furniture!
Love you too.
She's off, but he's still got TIO. They cover you for territory weather, cyclone, storm surge, flood, hail, and they're local, so they can respond fast.
TIO? Storm staying, kids.
Absolutely zero.
Zero.
Yeah, definitely. It has to be zero. Yes.
Yep.
Absolutely.
I don't think that's asking too much.
Kilonewton centrifugal force, infrared remote control.
How does he do it?
24.5 kilowatt diesel motor.
He doesn't just know how to operate every piece of Kennard's hire gear we get in, but also its service details, its safety checks. I don't know.
It's as if he can hypnotise each piece.
Give me 2 passes with sauce, coffee white with 1 bun with icing, no pink icing.
Yep, no worries, Terry.
Time to escape, cause I'm in need of warmer weather. To sail upon the stream to find there's someplace better. And I'm blue and far and wide.
Great Northern Brewing Co., the beer from up here.
Are you overrun with rubbish and need a skip bin? For easy disposal from your garden cleanup, renovation or spring clean? When you think skip bins, think NTRS. NTRS, your friendly, reliable and local waste disposal company.
Well, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, girls and boys, and welcome to TIO Stadium. Should be a fantastic afternoon as we see at half-time of the NTFL Under-18 Boys Grand Finals. The Wanderers 7-5-47 to Nightcliff, who really come back in that second term, 3-3-21, a 26-point margin. If you haven't heard about this yet, we've got a great Virgin giveaway this afternoon. Remember, if you're posting pictures at the TIO NTFL Grand Final, a big thanks to Virgin, you could win free return flights to Bali. All you have to do is use the hashtag NTFL Bali, and we will announce that winner a little bit later on this afternoon. A great opportunity to get involved and a great prize. Now, also remember at halftime, thanks to Hot 100, we're on the hunt to find the fastest male in the NTFL. The winner will take home $700. Just remember, if you are participating, can you please ensure you come down and see Danielle at the beginning of the second quarter. And that's, of course, of the Men's Premier League game a little bit later on this afternoon.
With those ads, I don't recommend. Yeah, make your way off.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're about to get the second half underway. Can I please ask all patrons leave the oval immediately so we can get the second half underway. Score update at half-time. The Wanderers 7-5-47, Nightcliff 3-3-21. It's a 26-point margin.
Hello and welcome back to live coverage of the TIO NTFL Under-18 Boys Grand Final. We have an interesting clash so far. My name is Kieran Davis. I'm your commentator for today. Joining me is Wally Gallio. So the Wanderers 7-5-47 leading Nightcliff.
All right, fight both teams back out on the paddock here at TIO Stadium to commence a big second half.
Yeah, the first.
We wish both teams all the very best.
Wanderers just got out to a really good start and were clean and were efficient, and then Nightcliff reeled it back. Wade Dirkson's played a lone hand forward for Nightcliff, and I thought that Marley McGregor sort of nailed Joel Jeffrey, so then they had to find somewhere else to get their goal kickers from, and it just didn't come that quarter as easily as it did in the first quarter.
So we'll run quickly through the goal scorers. So Wanderers have 7 so far. We have 2 to Joel Jeffrey, 1 in the first, 1 in the second. Single goal scorers to Bo O'Connell, Kynan Kenny, Daniel Fuller, Donny James and Mark Derrick, all in the first quarter. And for Nightcliff, Ned Stevens kicked 1 goal in the first, and then with 2 goals in the second quarter, dragging his team forward was Wade Dirkson for Nightcliff. So the ball back in the middle now. Umpire holds the ball off. He'll bounce it down, or throw it up rather, to start the third quarter. So Stevens in the ruck wins it down. Couldn't find a teammate. Wanderers will send it forward. Trapping the ball there well is Gregory Bader for Nightcliff. A couple of players fighting for the ball. Nightcliff get first possession forward and not fall into the arms here of Woonangoota Saywell, leading goal kicker for Nightcliff this season. He sends it forward, high ball looking for Dirks and bounces off his chest. He'll be first at the drop. There is Moniz Wakefield. Andy Moniz Wakefield with a long bomb at goal. And it's just wide. A couple of people in the crowd thought it might be a goal. And it's a great kick forward, but they couldn't quite get the result on the scoreboard. So first blood in the third quarter goes to Nightcliff, but it will be a behind, and Wanderers will relieve.
And Jason Rose thrown Marley McGregor in the midfield and given Ladio Lazarus the opportunity to make a difference in today's grand final compared to what he did against Joel Jeffrey in the semi-final.
So Wanderers trying to bring the ball outside 50, taken and launched by Chris Marine. Nightcliff can't get a clean mark. A chance here for Fijo to get possession. He couldn't quite get it. Now he will, but it will be a free kick and it will be an advantage taken by Bo O'Connell for Wanderers. He sends it forward. Good work by Lazarus. He just blocks it, makes sure it goes out for a boundary throw-in just in front of the Nightcliff interchange bench, about 55 metres out from the Wanderers goal.
Young Central and Jamal Lynch has gone into the ruck against Ned Stevens.
So Stevens gets the easy hit out, but Jamal Lynch lays a great second tackle. Good second effort there. The ball trickles out once more for another throw-in. Pretty much exactly where we were before. But again, good pressure from the Tigers, not allowing any of the easy possession that Wanderers saw in the first quarter. Umpire throws the ball in. Again, a tip out there for Stevens, taking the ball. Good smother applied by Kalitsis, but the Wanderers break away. Running for the ball now is Caleb Nicky. Can't get clean possession, but it will be holding the man. He just held on for too long there, the Nightcliff defender. Bit overzealous, and Caleb Nicky will get the free kick just outside 50. Looking for an option. Jeffrey's in the goal square. Good smother, though, by the Nightcliff player. Ball's up for grabs. Wanderers still had the numbers backside of the contest. It's sent out wide to the grandstand wing. A race to the ball between 2 players. Nearly taken, not quite there by Derrick. Good tackle there and pressure applied by Moniz Wakefield. Scrapping for the ball there was Jamal Lynch. Now a chance again through Graham Moniz Wakefield. Can't get clean possession, and now Donny James weaves in and out of traffic. Trying to get a clean pickup, still can't get it, but he still has a chance to win possession. Tyrell Louis now tracking the ball. Good pressure applied by Nightcliff, and they'll get away, or nearly a kick. Smothered though McGregor. Chance to turn around. Good handball finds Louis. Louis now trying to go back over the top. Taken here by Marley McGregor, but he's tackled, and that will be holding the ball. That was a great effort there by Kynan Kenny. Just locked him down, swung around the full 360, and looks like there will be a free kick, a 50-metre penalty. Again against Nightcliff.
Yeah, Graham Moniz Wakefield just turned his back to the play and just stood there and was inside that protected area, and the umpire had the right cause to give Kynan Kenny the the 50-metre penalty. And Kynan Kenny, another Centralian that's got the tie to Wanderers. Him and Jamal Lynch coming from Alice Springs region.
Looks like he's missed that shot, so just in front, 25 metres out, Kynan Kenny couldn't make it happen, so Nightcliff dodged a bullet there. And they have a chance to try and bring it outside 50, but really that was a golden opportunity for Wanderers to nearly put the ice on this contest. And Nightcliff will clear it long outside 50. Climbing there was Fijo, couldn't quite get the grab. Falls at the back here for Gowley. That's Tristan Gowley, and it'll trickle outside the boundary for another throw-in just inside 50 for Wanderers now. Ed Stevens and Jamal Lynch to contest again in the ruck. Stevens gets the hit out. It'll fall to the back. Looking to get it here is Donnie James. Gets a quick hand away. Now the kick snap forward, smothered by Nightcliff. Up in the air. Punch forward. No clean possession yet. No high contact, calls the umpire. Play on. And now Nightcliff with a chance to send it forward. Wayne Dirksen in a one-on-one with Dre Thompson. Can he get clean possession? Good work by Dre Thompson, but he's gone to ground. Dirksen with a chance to get the pick up. He just soccers it forward inside 50. Thompson with a bit of pace to get in front of it, and he does very well in the end. Good relief also applied by Biniat, and it will be a boundary throw-in. That was good work by Wanderers defenders there. They didn't let Dirksen get clean possession. Could have been costly in that one-on-one, but great work by Dre Thompson. So boundary throw-in now. It'll fall short. They might bring that one back. No, umpire says play on. Now falling at the back here is Mushagero. Quick snap at goal. It's a one-on-one in the goal square. Dirksen trying to win it here against Biniat. Biniat doing well. Dirksen using his body to his advantage. Still has first possession, but socked away by Biniat. He does very well. Socked back inside 50 by the Nightcliff player. Trying to win clean possession, but can't is Vrontos. And it will be another boundary throw-in. So Nightcliff actually looking quite potent going forward, but Wanderers doing just as well to repel it.
Yeah, they seem to have the ball in control at the moment, don't they? They seem to be winning more one-on-ones, and the fundamentals of being clean below the knees have been very good for them.
So no clear win from the hit out. It's haphazardly snapped forward for Nightcliff. Dre Thompson was first at the ball, but dropping here is Mushagero. Tries to tap it onto a teammate that wasn't there, and Dre Thompson will clear again. Mark dropped by Fijo, but it's a great piece of work. Just sold the candy, gave himself a good 3 or 4 seconds there. 2-on-1 situation, nearly, and the mark will be given to Stanley Tipolora. Did very well in a 2-on-1 to grab that one. Sends it down the grandstand wing. O'Connor will fly from the back. Nearly got hands on it. He will be the first one to get clean possession. No. It'll come outside, but it will be a free. No, they won't give a free kick for that. There's a bit of a tussle on behind play. Boundary umpire wastes no time, though, in throwing it in. And Nightcliff actually have a chance to take it straight out of the ruck through Nathan Moo, but he drops the ball. That was a perfect opportunity. Still has possession. Taken here now by Monos Wakefield. He drives forward, low kick, trying to find again Dirksen. Can't get clean possession, but he still has the ball, and it will be a high tackle against him. He's going to slow it down. He's about 55 metres out. Man on the mark is on the edge of the centre square. Almost seems like he's going to go for a set shot here, but he lowers his eyes. Good kick, trying to find a leading target. Oh, drops the mark, couldn't quite take it. He tussles for the ball. Biniat in there again for the Wanderers, but taking it now. Smothered kick, now taken here by Geikus. He's tackled again, and that will be holding the ball. Great defensive pressure there by Wanderers, not letting anything through. It could have been 2 or 3 goals already to the Tigers, but they've done very well, the Wanderers, so far, as they relieve on the far side, scoreboard wing. Centres it to Daniel Fuller. He tries to take him on, but he will be given holding the ball for his efforts. Great work from Nightcliff to just lock that in. Didn't give him any room to move. And now another chance to go forward for the Tigers.
Nightcliff just gaining a bit of momentum in those one-on-one contests, and shallow entry deep inside 50, but Wade Dirksen takes a strong overhead mark in front of Dre Thompson.
A little bit of a height mismatch there. They obviously back Dre Thompson to beat him once the ball hits the ground, but Dirksen with a clean set of hands to take that one in a 2-on-1 situation, and a chance now to kick his 3rd goal and keep his side in the contest. He'll be kicking from about 40 metres out, nearly directly in front, a little bit of an angle. He comes in on his approach now. Sends the ball on its way. It's a good-looking kick, but it has drifted right, and it will be another behind. Nightcliff now 3-5-23, trailing the Wanderers. Trailing Wanderers, sorry, 7-6-48.
So Wade Dirksen, he could have kicked. He could have kicked 5 by now, Kieran, if he kicked straight in front of goal. They've all been from set shots, and he's done a terrific job down there, keeping him in the game. And the whole team from Nightcliff have really lifted in this second and third quarter.
And now Wanderers with a chance to take it from half-back. It's a long kick down the line. It's a one-on-one situation. Nightcliff player does well, and it looks like it might be taken here by Hurd. He can't get clean possession. Ferocious tackle by the Nightcliff player there. Great work by Geikus, but he held on. No, it looks like it'll be a free kick going to Geikus and a 50-metre penalty. Bit of remonstration, I think it was there.
I think the umpire's got this round the wrong way. Should be a free kick to Johnny Sattler.
It did look like that.
Should be given the 50-metre penalty away. And again, Nightcliff have just shown that undisciplined play when they've had control of the football. And Geikus has given that 50-metre penalty away again.
We'll give a chance for Troy Milper to kick from about 45-degree angle. That's a third 50-metre penalty today for Nightcliff, not to mention a downfield free earlier. So this could be the 4th goal to ill-discipline. Milper, oh, that's a haphazard kick. He just sneaks it in for a behind. But again, Nightcliff dodge a bullet. And again, a chance to bring it outside 50. They have been the better team, though, in this third quarter. 8 minutes to go. They trail by 26 points. Nearly made a meal of that, Nightcliff, but they get the ball played on. Sends it outside 50. That's clean possession mark taken there by Kyle Gowley. And he'll send it down the line again. It's another nearly mark taken, but he does get a clean kick away. Sends it forward at the back, flying there and tapping it on. Can't find a teammate. Dre Thompson. Good tackle applied, though, by Jermaine Kidney. Play on, says the umpire. And Kidney will get it back again. Tries to snap it on the outside of his boot with little space. Couldn't bring it off. And Wanderers with a chance to send it back where it came from. Nightcliff again. They're just booting it forward, and it'll fall into the lap here. Oh, Woollingwater Saywell gets to round one, sends it forward. It's a good kick, trying to find Stevens rather, and he takes the mark. He's looking for an option inside. He's on a very, very tight angle. He's only about 10 metres out from goal, the man on the mark, and he'll go with the outside of the boot. The banana, can he nail it? Oh no, he hasn't. It's another behind for Nightcliff. They're peppering the goals at the moment, but they just can't get that goal they need. 3-6 trails Wanderers 7-7.
Tyrell Louis and Bo Connell, who were their prime movers in the first quarter, have gone missing in the second and third quarter. Joel Jeffries has come down the ground to try and get his hands on the football, and it's all a little bit amiss for Wanderers at the moment. They need to get back to their structures and settle back down and play clean football.
So John Sattler with a kick outside 50 for Wanderers. Handball finds its way to Joel Jeffrey. He's immediately set upon by Ryan Moo. Good handball, though, finds its way now to Jamal Lynch. Good possession to Louis. Louis handballs back. He's trying to find a clean avenue to get the ball down field, and they do. Lazarus jostling there. He'll tap it down to no one's advantage. Now a chance here for Jermaine Kidney. Just gets a quick kick away. Good pick up there by Moo. Moo will send it forward. Good hit out, though. Couple of players tussling for the ball there, but it's taken and sent long by Mona's Wakefield. Inside 50, 2-on-1 situation. Ned Stevens versus Thompson. Thompson trying to win the ball. Stevens with a chance. They lack of communication there for Nightcliff, and Thompson has a chance. He dives on the ball, needs to be careful here. Needs to get rid of it, and it looks like it will be a free kick to Wanderers. And that's Dre Thompson. He goes inside, risky kick, pays off. Mark taken by Singleton, looks to play on. He's been called to play on now. We'll just send it wide. Finds McCurry Paraman just outside 50 now for the Eagles. Another short kick. They're just spotting up targets well, slowing play down. Works into their hands. Caleb Nicky wants someone to present to him. He just sends it down the wing again. Doesn't quite find a target. Drop mark in the end there by Dylan Brown. But he shows a clean pair of heels to give himself a bit of space, and now Wanderers with a chance to push forward. Sends it inside 50. Lazarus just waited for the ball. It'll be calamitous. Bo O'Connell's there. He has a snap at goal, and he's missed it. Oh, almost a fast break goal there for Wanderers, but it's another behind. We had to see a goal for a while, and now they lead 7-8 to Nightcliff 3-6. Quick ball out by Lazarus, and they'll go straight down the middle here. Nightcliff, Dirksen with a mongrel punt up forward. Ned Stevens is in a good position. Dre Thompson drops the mark. Stevens trying to win the ball, tries to turn around. He's got no support, but here's the numbers now for Nightcliff. He backs himself here on the run. That's Monez Wakefield, gives the hands back to Stevens. He's got an open goal, and he nails it. Ned Stevens with his second goal of the afternoon. And all of a sudden, the margin back to 20 points. That's a great passage of play for Nightcliff. They used the numbers to their advantage. Monez Wakefield just took the game on, and now they've got 4-6, trailing Wanderers 7-8. It was a great passage of play there, Wally.
Yeah, it brings it back to a 20-point break, and really you have a look at Wanderers, and Simon Bates has had to make a few changes. He's got Joel Jeffrey in the middle of the ground. He's got Joseph Salmon cross half back. He's moved Bo Connell forward. He's moved Tyrell Louis down back, and he's really at all ends trying to get his team back into this. And Wade Dirksen's gone back into the ruck for Nightcliff against Jamal Lynch of Wanderers.
And he does win the hit out there, Dirksen, and Nightcliff with a chance to send it forward through Jordan Short. He doesn't get the clean kick away. Now a chance here for Mushagera. He just soccers it. He goes high and up and under, looking for Stevens. Can't take the mark, falling at the back there. Quick soccer by Vrontos, but it is a behind. Thought it might have been a goal, but just too tight an angle. It's another behind there for Nightcliff. 4-8 now. Wanderers 7-7. If you look at the scoring shots, 14-12, doesn't suggest too big a disparity. Definitely Nightcliff have been peppering away. They've kicked 1 goal 5 today. Oh, sorry, 1 goal 4 in this quarter. And it looks like there might have been an infringement coming out of the centre square.
No, I think what's happened is that Wanderers have gone over the line and kicked the ball out, so there's a throw up at the top of the square.
So the umpire throws the ball up. A chance here for Nightcliff. Ned Stevens wins the tap down. Quick handball comes out here to Kalitsis. He snaps and he goes. And this contest is well and truly alive now. That was Pavlo Kalitsis, was just at the right place at the right time, front of the pack with the snap, and all of a sudden Nightcliff 5-7 now, trailing the Wanderers 7-8. It's quick hands out, found Kalitsis, and a great snap. Wanderers need a goal here to steady the ship. 2 minutes to go in this third quarter.
Yeah, Marley McGregor's physicality in the middle of the ground since quarter time, or since half time, has been good. Dirksen's gone back into the ruck, which has given them first win of the ball. And also Ned Stevens down forward, really athletic, then got his hands to the football. And Dre Thompson's been good for Wanderers, but he seems to be fighting a lone battle down there. And there's the free kick now. Drew, as I just said, giving him a bit of a pump up for Dre. He's just given a free kick away to Wanderers, and also a 50-metre penalty. And this should bring up Nightcliff's 6th goal, and it'll bring him within 13 points.
Well, this contest is set to blow up in more ways than one. For a start, you can tell there's a fair bit of feeling between the sides now. And also gives a chance to Pavlo Kalitsis to put them within 7 points. He makes no mistake of that one. That's his second goal in as many minutes. And all of a sudden, like I said, there's a 7-point margin now. Wanderers 7-8, leading Nightcliff 6-7. From where it was in the first quarter, did you expect Nightcliff to come back this hard?
No, I knew that Nightcliff would continue to do what they do, and they just consistently at it. They've got a good spread of consistent players that do what they have to do. But now it's kind of going to come back to see the team that's going to take the discipline into the next 5 minutes of this, or next 30 seconds of the remainder of this quarter, and then the last 20 minutes of the 18 minutes of the last quarter. So again, Wade Dirksen's been terrific in the ruck for Nightcliff.
So no clean hit out, needs to be a clean possession if any team wants a goal. Nightcliff will try and tap it forward. Still no clean kick away. Time ticking down, high up and under in the forward. 50 just falls, and Wanderers will clear, and that should be the end of the third quarter. But what a quarter it was. Nightcliff kicking 3 unanswered goals to quash the margin. It was 26 points at half-time. Now Wanderers 7-8-50 lead Nightcliff 6-7-43, and we'll be back for what should be a thrilling final quarter.
She's flying down to Alice today.
Don't forget to put away the garden furniture.
Yep, got it.
And just remember the TIO weather alerts. Garden furniture!
Love you too.
She's off, but he's still got TIO. They cover you for territory weather, cyclone, storm surge, flood, hail, and they're local, so they can respond fast.
TIO? Storm staying, kids.
Another life saved with the Chemist Warehouse app. Take control of your health and wellness. Download now.
Mother Nature can be frighteningly predictable in the Territory this time of year. Heavy rains and damaging winds can cause significant problems and disruption, particularly if you're unprepared, while downed power lines and flash flooding can be lethal. To ensure you're ready, visit powerwater.com.au/safety or text SAFETY to 0428 323 991 for more information. Because staying safe and ready around Mother Nature should be second nature.
CFS Schoolwear is the perfect choice for quality custom-made school uniforms. Ideal clothing for all school-related activities, whether it's 50 or 500 students, we have what you need. Contact the Cricket and Football Shop NT for your free CFS Schoolwear quote today.
Let's see. Roma? Verona?
Perhaps Barcelona.
Make your dream holiday a reality. Book your next getaway at Flight Centre with interest-free holidays and flexible repayment options.
Best in the air.
And everywhere.
Intersport, new concept store now opening Casuarina Square. Come in and check out a world-class shopping experience. Now stocking only the biggest brands in tennis, cricket, fitness from treadmills to benches, boxing, swimming, darts, pool and table tennis. For awesome service and advice, still locally owned and operated, the all-new Intersport concept store.
Boys, we've got a real big problem. It belongs to you, it belongs to me, it belongs to everybody. I'm talking about family violence. It's time we said no more to family violence, isn't it? Think about it.
If we're going to say no more family violence. Family violence is a community problem and it needs a community response from all of us, and sport is a big part of that. But we can all do our bit by being more respectful to each other. Please make this year the year we say no more to family violence.
All right, we look forward to a big final quarter. A 3-goal third term to the Nightcliff Tigers sees them only trailing by 7 points now. Let's give it up for a big final term. Good luck to both teams. Don't forget, if you're posting pictures at the TIO NTFL Grand Final, thanks to Virgin, you can win a free return flights to Bali. Just use the hashtag NTFL Bali.
Hello and welcome back to live coverage of the NTFL Under-18 Boys Grand Final. We're here for the final quarter and it's been a great fight back for Nightcliff. They trailed by 32 at quarter time, 26 at half time, now trailed by 7. And the umpire will ball the ball up for what should be a great conclusion to this contest. So trying to win the ball there is Joseph Salmon for Nightcliff. Quick kick away, mark taken just outside 50. Quick handball was given there to Daniel Fuller. Tries to get a quick snap inside 50. Ball left behind by the Nightcliff defender. Now trying to win it here is Jermaine Kidney. Quick handball comes out to Salmon. Gets on the right boot. And he's just drifted to the left. He almost took too much time to get that kick away. Wanted that right foot. In the end, it cost him, and it will be a behind to start this last quarter.
And Wanderers have stepped up. They've been questioned by Nightcliff up until three-quarter time, and now are they good enough to answer all the questions?
So Lazarus sends the ball outside 50, high fly at the back from Derek, couldn't get the mark. Now a chance again for Salmon. Nightcliff trying to clear it away. It'll fall to the back here for Walters. Play on, says the umpire. Big bump applied. They're throwing themselves into this contest at the moment. And the ball will dribble out for a boundary throw-in, about 70 metres out from Wanderers' goal. And I did notice Wanderers took no time in lining up in their positions. They were out there a good 2 or 3 minutes before Nightcliff even started heading out. So certainly a strong message at three-quarter time from Simon Bates, their coach. The ball fall at the back here to John Sattler. Sends a quick ball inside 50. Clean possession trying to be won there by Kenny. He's pulled off it, and the umpire will give a free kick against Nightcliff for that. Kenny. He has the ball just outside 50. Umpire pulls him back on his line. He's looking for an option inside. Might just go long. Long towards the square. Will there be a flyer? Jeffrey's there. It's pushed away. Good spoil at the back there by it was Vrontos. And Nightcliff will kick it away, but Wanderers do have the numbers. It'll be collected here by John Sattler. What will he do with it? Short kick inside. And juggling mark taken by Fijo. Play on, says the umpire, not 15. Joel Jeffrey trying to win the ball. Nightcliff bring the ball out. Nearly smothered. Plenty of bodies around the football. Big handball away. Stevens gets a handball over the shoulder. Now almost outside 50. Derek chasing here with Motters Wakefield for the ball. Wakefield does well. Turns around, sends it down the wing. It's a 3-on-1. Dirksen trying to win it for Nightcliff. Does well to get possession and gets a quick kick away. And all of a sudden they have numbers here taken for Nightcliff. Haphazard kick forward, and here comes the numbers. And Mavi Mushageru. He's got the entire 50 to himself. Run down at the end. The ball sent forward. And it will trickle through for a behind. That was a great closing down effort by the Wanderers defender. Nearly a chance for Nightcliff to draw first blood. But they couldn't quite get it in the end.
And on the last line of defence, the Caleb Nicky, the best and fairest for the competition at under 18 level, was a good saving tackle.
It's a poor kick though from defence, and taking it is Jermaine Kidney for Nightcliff. He'll go inside looking for Ned Stevens. Clean set of hands, just takes it on the chest, and he'll go back from about 40 metres out on a 45-degree angle. Good work from Kidney to square that up, and now Stevens a chance to kick his third goal, and what a kick this will be. He'll bring the margin back to 1 point. He's impressed today with his athleticism, rotating through ruck and full forward. Chance here to get him within a point. Stevens comes in. It's a good-looking kick off the boot. Will it have the distance? Yes, it will. And all of a sudden, after trailing by 32 points at quarter time, Nightcliff are within a point. 7-8 trails Wanderers 7-9. This should be an absolutely thrilling final quarter, Wally.
It's a pretty easy game, isn't it, Kieran? Do the fundamentals right, do the basics right, finish in front of goals, and you make anything your own. And it's a good spread of work right across from Nightcliff, but Wanderers are a good side, and Simon Bates won't sit here. He's got his runners out there working overtime, and Rowie would be doing the same, so it's a battle of the coaches also, I feel.
So the ball back up in the middle. Stevens has gone into the ruck against O'Connell. O'Connell will win the clearance himself. Kicks it a quick kick forward, looking for Jeffrey. Jeffrey will fly. Good mark taken. That was a great grab. Lazarus couldn't close him down. He just got front position there, Jeffrey, and he'll have his own set shot from about 48 metres out on a 45-degree angle. Like you said, the fundamentals work, and that was just a clean passage of play by Wanderers.
The uncanny tallest player on the ground. Bo Connell's the smallest, wins the ruck, good clean hands, and he's really good on the opposite side of his body. He's a young talent.
So this is a huge kick here for Joel Jeffrey, a chance to put another little bit of a gap in. He'll send it from 48. It's a good-looking kick off the boot, but it will drift right rather, and it's a behind, so the margin goes out to 2. Wanderers 7-10, Nightcliff 7-8. These next few possessions will be vital. Lazarus will take it out for Nightcliff. He sends it outside 50 as he does so often. Stevens is first to the ball. Nightcliff actually have a few numbers here, and he taps it on cleverly there to Wells Kelly. Wells Kelly will follow up. He's got good pace. Gets on the right boot, just a quick kick forward, and that's a good kick in the end. Be sent forward again for Nightcliff. Just a barrel punt looking for Dirksen. He's got back position. Can he win the ball though? Taking it well here is May. But it's going to fall here to McGregor. Marley McGregor, gets possession. There's a good clean pickup. Trying to tap it around. Nightcliff with a chance, but it hits the post. If he could just get clean possession there, might have had a chance to stroll into an open goal. But this game has just gone to another level. Wanderers, it took no time to bring it outside 50. Fortunately for them, they managed to get a touch on it before it went out. But it will be a boundary throw-in for the Eagles. Bit of a tussle going on
This is where the teams have just got to keep their cool here and concentrate on the football.
So Nightcliff with numbers, quick snap taken there by Hurd, but it's taken in the middle by Tyrell Louis. He's been missing since the first quarter. This is his chance to have a real impact on the game. He gets a quick kick away to John Sattler out on that wing. They have numbers. They have the ability to string possession here. Stanley Tipalora for Wanderers. He gets called to play on his kick. Will fall. Good mark taken there by Joseph Salmon. He's got numbers as well. He backs himself. Puts on the afterburners. Little chip kick. Falls. Nearly taken by Fuller. He drops the mark and he's immediately tackled. And that will be a ball up. That's a chance missed for Wanderers. They had a lot of free players. Fuller couldn't quite grab that. And Nightcliff will lock it in. Hit out one there by Wanderers, but at the back is only Nightcliff. Quick handball out. He'll find his way to Nathan Moo. Moo gets on the right boot, just sends it down the boundary line. Couldn't quite take it there was John Sattler. Good tackle though laid. Umpire says play on now Nightcliff. All of a sudden they have the numbers. It's a risky kick though. Gives a chance here for Louis. Handball backwards, finds Dre Thompson back on the field. And he'll send it wide. It's a very, very risky kick. He backs his teammates and they do well for him. Ronald Fijo. Good kick, goes back into the middle. That's a great mark taken. Plenty of risky kicks, but they're paying off for Wanderers at the moment. Caleb Nicky. Looks like there will be a free kick here. So Nightcliff didn't quite pick up what that was for. But now they have the ball in the centre square. He'll just send it long, looking for Dirksen. He's been the target all day. It's a 4-on-1, and he gets the mark. Great work. That's why he is the target. And he'll just settle it down. He wants to give his teammates, he either wants to give them time to set up or he wants to go from 55.
Oh, like Dirksen's a beauty.
So Dirksen, he's backing himself probably even further than 55, 60 metres. It looks like he's going to go with the torpedo.
There's not bad arrogance from a 17-year-old kid.
And that will go up and under, nowhere near the goals, and it looks like a fall to Dre Thompson. Thompson, though, doesn't go with the mark, just kicks it in midair. Nightcliff calling for deliberate. I don't think anyone could deliberately do that. And that's probably a missed opportunity from both ends in the end. Wade Dirksen probably won't try another kick from 60 out for the rest of this game. With just under 10 minutes to go and a boundary throw-in in Nightcliff's forward 50.
Both coaches ringing the changes on the interchange bench.
The umpire will not bring that throw-in back. It's nearly taken by James Box. Now Ned Stevens, he's got clean possession. He'll send it forward on the outside of the boot. It's bending! And it's there. No, it looks like it's touched. Oh, wow, that looked like that might be a massive goal, but it was touched off the boot. He didn't quite get enough space for himself. And it's an even ball game.
Ned Stevens has been the difference in the last quarter and a half. He's really taken this game on. His athleticism and his run's been very good for Nightcliff.
So Wanderers will send it outside 50. It's a 2-on-2, drops just short. Ned Stevens plays a good shepherd. Chance here for Vorontos to win clean possession. He snaps it forward. It'll fall to Dirksen. And Wade Dirksen. He had an attempt from 60 earlier. This one will be a lot more run-of-the-mill. 30 metres out, nearly directly in front. And a chance to put his team in front after trailing all day. Wade Dirksen. He's got 2 goals already today, both coming in the second quarter. This is a huge kick. Looks okay off the boot, might be drifting left. You're right, he did stab at that one, and it's another behind, but they do take the lead, albeit by the slenderest of margins. Nightcliff 7-11, leading Wanderers 7-10. And it's a risky kick, asks a lot of his teammate there in Chris May. Nightcliff couldn't get clean possession, though, and our chance now for McCurry Harriman for Wanderers. Nearly a mark taken in the middle by Louis. Will it be holding the man? No. Umpire says play on. It's a chance here for Nightcliff. Drop mark, nearly taken there by Mona's Wakefield. Handball away there by Wanderers. Now Dre Thompson with a great bit of dash. He backs himself, takes a bounce, doesn't come back to him. He gives himself enough separation that he can get clean possession. Now he sends it down. Good mark taken there by Bo O'Connell. He plays on, goes into the middle, trying to find Louis. Now the key players are coming out. He will take a bounce, steps inside 50, backs himself. Louis! But it goes wide. He probably ran a bit too far there, put himself off balance. And that squares the ledger. 7-11 apiece. 7 minutes to go in this last quarter.
Both sides are just taking every opportunity now. They're just going to move the ball quickly. Whoever gains composure now is going to really tell at the end of the game.
So Geikus kicks it outside 50 for Nightcliff. It falls at the back. Ned Stevens couldn't get the mark. Gets a quick handball away. Every possession counts here. Chance for Andy Monus Wakefield. Just sockers it forward, but it's straight into the arms there of Walters. He'll slow it down. A lot of feeling at the moment in this one. Walters just sends a torpedo punt, looking for metres gained there. It's a high up and under. Drop mark by Nightcliff. Would have been a hard one to judge. Now a chance breaking away here is Millpool, but it will be a free kick holding the ball. Good pressure by Nightcliff. Now a chance to push forward. Score's tied here, just over 6 minutes to go in this last quarter. Dirksen flies, drops at the back. It's sent forward anyway. Dre Thompson will be first at the ball, but hunting it, Nightcliff. Trying to chase it down there was Stevenson, but now Wanderers with a little bit of space. Caleb Nicky.
They've got players out the far side of the ground. Dylan Brown's got the ball. He can move it on quickly to Tipalura. Tipalura goes inside 50. Goes to the head of the square, looking for Jeffrey.
And he's juggled it. He's got it. That is a great mark by Joel Jeffrey. And he has a chance again to put Wanderers into the lead. He's got a tough angle, but he'll kick from about 15 metres out, probably more like 10 metres out. Joel Jeffrey. He's got 2 this afternoon. This is a huge kick with just over 5 minutes left on the clock. In he comes. Goes back. They like it. The goal umpire likes it. Wanderers with the lead now, 8-11, 59. Nightcliff, 7-11, 53. That's only their second goal since the first quarter. But that comes at the most crucial of times. They've got a 6-point lead with just under 5 minutes to go here in this ball game. It's good passage of play going forward there by Wanderers. Made it very easy, just a lot of play on that far side. Yeah,
they found themselves with a spare on the other side, and they used it really well. And Tipalura just used poise going inside 50 and spotted up Joel Jeffrey in front of goal.
So there's a huge ruck contest here. Stevens for Nightcliff. He wins the tap nearly. Taken forward, Nightcliff a chance here through Derek. Now O'Connell trying to push his way through. Can he get clean possession? Now it's box rather, back to O'Connell. O'Connell is immediately tackled. That is not letting him get any space there. Chance here for Dylan Brown. Gets a quick handball and it's worked for him. James, now a chance here through. Comes forward, Joel Jeffrey's got first position out of midair. And he's got it. He steps up when it matters most. A spectacular goal by Joel Jeffrey out of midair. And that has made it very difficult for Nightcliff to get back in this contest. That's his 4th goal of the afternoon. And now Wanderers lead 9-11, 65. Nightcliff 7-11, 53. Spectacular stuff by Jeffrey in the forward line.
Yeah, it's very nice, Kieran. He's an opportunist, and he doesn't have that many touches to hurt you on the scoreboard, and he's done it again today. He's kicked 4 goals to 2 from 6 possessions, and he's done the same again as he did in the second semi-final.
So Stevens won the tap down to Moners Wakefield. They try to send it forward. It's a 2-on-2 situation. Falling at the back there, though, is Chris May. He can't get clean possession. Now a chance again for Nightcliff. They just got to get any chance forward they can. Mushaguru just sends it up. Dirksen's at the back. He can't get the kick away. Thompson hits it to his own advantage. He's got numbers on him. Can he see it? That's a great kick forward.
That's a goal.
That is a goal kick there by Jesse Stevenson. The umpires are going to deliberate on this one. This is a crucial decision. The boundary umpires coming in for this one. What will they give it?
Looked pretty clean from up here, Kieran.
It did look like a great piece of effort from Jesse Stevenson to track that down. I don't think Dre Thompson really realised.
Yeah, it's a goal.
And it is a goal. And this ball game is well and truly alive. That was a terrific piece of offensive effort, I guess, from Jesse Stevenson. He just tracked that down. I think Dre Thompson thought he had a lot more time. Stevenson just came charging in, did not give up on that contest at all, and that is a huge reward and gives Nightcliff every chance of pulling back in this game. Dre Thompson just nonchalantly tried to sock it away himself. Stevenson came charging through, and we're back in the middle. Margin is 6 points. Umpire bounces it down. Stevens versus O'Connor in the ruck. O'Connor wins the tap down. Wanderers have first possession here. They'll send it inside 50. It'll trickle down. No clear possession to be won. Sock it away. It'll be taken though. Wanderers have a mark. It's taken there by Derek. He'll slow it down. 60 metres out from Wanderers' goal. Short stabbing kick looking for Jeffrey. He's the target. Nightcliff player goes to ground. And none might be given for tripping. Umpire says play on. Quick handball comes out here. Snapped across goal by Donny James. And he'll fall out. It's a 3-on-1 here to Nightcliff. A chance though for Wanderers to get clean possession. They can't. And all of a sudden Nightcliff, they have time and space on half-back flank. There's a minute to go. Sends it long down the wing. But a good mark is taken there by Lynch. He'll slow it down. He gets a good kick. Finds a free man out there in Caleb Nicky. And he'll slow it down as well. We're just under a minute to go. Wanderers lead by 6. Nicky will send it long and high. He's looking to waste as much time as possible. That's a good mark taken in defence. For the Tigers, he has to go. And he does. He finds a free... Just can't get clean possession here. Mushaguru with a chance. He needs to keep paddling it forward. They have a chance here. They'll send it long. Dirksen needs to create a contest here. It will be taken. Drop mark there for May. He's got Dirksen on him. May just keeps a cool head. Kicks it, delivers outside 50, finds a target. Now sent again long by Wanderers. And it's marked. It's marked well by McCurry Parraman. That was a crucial mark to take, and he'll just send it forward again. Might be out of time now, Nightcliff. O'Connor will get possession. He'll stab the ball inside 50, finds a free man. He finds Ronald Fijo. Or Stanley Tipalura, rather. And he will almost certainly eke this one out. He'll go back and kick from 30 metres out, nearly on the boundary. There's the siren. The kick won't matter. Stanley Tipalura comes in, sends it on its way. It's a behind, but it doesn't matter. Wanderers are the under-18 boys premiers for the 2018-2019 season. They triumph here 9-12-66, Nightcliff 8-11-59. It was a very even contest after quarter time. Wanderers led by 32 at quarter time, 26 at half time, 7 at three-quarter time, and they win here by that same margin, 7 points. Wally, what were your thoughts on that game? Certainly a thrilling final three quarters.
Yeah, it was a great game of football, and that's what you expect from the grand final. The two best sides of the season come up against each other. Nightcliff, you know, rue their chances in the first quarter. Wanderers settled down, and their good players sort of got them going, and then they steadied, and the good players kept them in the game, and Nightcliff worked tireless all day. I thought that Ned Stevens was good, and I thought Bo Connell, Ned Stevens was good for Nightcliff, and I thought Bo Connell at the end of the day was sort of the difference in that last quarter.
So my name has been Kieran Davis. Joining me today was Wally Gallio. We've brought you the under-18 boys grand final. Wanderers are premiers today, winners by 7 points over Nightcliff at TIO Stadium. Thank you for joining us.
well, what a fantastic game we just witnessed here at TIO Stadium, ladies and gentlemen. The Under-18 Boys Grand Final, eventually won by the Wanderers by 7 points, 9-12, 66 to 8-11, 59. Will you please put your hands together for both teams? Could I ask that both clubs please come towards the presentation area? All right, we're just awaiting on the Nightcliff Tigers to make their way over to the presentation area. But ladies and gentlemen, thank you to the family and friends for all attending today, and congratulations to the players and support staff from both clubs for their efforts both on and off the field. It's been a big season and we've just witnessed a terrific game. In the end, only 7 points separated both teams. We're going to announce the Best on Ground award very shortly. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are ready to go for our presentation. So once again, will you please show your appreciation for a fantastic game for both the Nightcliff Tigers and also the Wanderers Football Club. Now I'm joined by Helen Haritos and also Michael O'Loughlin, who are going to assist with our presentations this afternoon. And I'd like to call upon now Helen Haritos to present our Best on Ground medal, the Haritos medal, for the most outstanding individual performance in today's grand final. The player deemed Best on Ground in today's Under-18 Boys Grand Final is, from the Wanderers Football Club, number 1, Bo O'Connell. Good luck getting that medal over that head of hair there, Helen, but you've done very, very well. Good on you, Helen. Thank you so much. Congratulations to Bo. Unfortunately, even with a close game like that, we have to have a runner-up in today's grand final. And that was, unfortunately, for the Nightcliff Tigers, their club on this occasion. I'd like to call upon Coach Jason Rowe to say a few words.
Firstly, well done to my boys. Super proud of you from day one of pre-season to where we are now. I don't think anybody thought that we would be in the position that we are in. I thought today was a fantastic game of footy. I thought both teams threw just about everything at each other, kitchen sink. Yeah, Wanderers, well done. Enjoy the win, and my boys will be back bigger and better next year. Thank you.
Thanks, Jason. It was a terrific comeback. They were 32 points down at quarter time. They had the momentum in that second half, but the Wanderers held on, and a real clutch goal in that last term. I would now like to ask the successful coach, the winning coach, the premiership coach, Mr. Simon Bates from the Wanderers, to come and say a few words about his team's performance. Congratulations, Simon.
First, I'd like to thank Nightcliff, Rowie and all your players. You know, the other week was a bit different. I knew you were going to come out like that today, and a credit to you to come back from that far down is unbelievable. So, unlucky, but very, very good job today. For us, I'd like to thank all my support staff first. Assistant Daniel, Sandy, Derek, Whitey, he's been there all year, and all the other mob that come on board as well. Kylie was manager for us this year. Want to thank my players. The last few years has been unbelievable for me, and hope for you as well. So congratulations, that's 3 in a row for us. Lap it up today, boys, because it doesn't happen very often. And thanks to all the Wanderers supporters as well. It's one big family here, so love all yous, mob.
We'll now get Simon to read out his players in the Guernsey order, and then he'll be presented with his own medal and also the Premiership Cup.
Number 1, Bo O'Connell. Yeah, thanks, Russ. Number 2, Stanley Tipalua. Number 3, John Tipalua. Number 4, Joseph Salmon. Number 5, Dylan Brown. Number 6, Kynan Kenny. Number 8, James Box. Number 9, Daniel Fuller. Number 10, Kurt Parriman. Number 11, Dre Thompson. Number 14, Christopher May. Number 15, Johnny Sadler. Number 16, Jack Biniat. Number 17, Jamal Lynch. Number 18, Caleb Nicky. Number 19, Chris Maureen. Number 20, Aidan Singleton. Number 21, Tyrell Louis. Number 22, Mick Derrick. Number 24, Joel Jeffrey. Number 25, Donnie James. #27, Troy Milper. #28, Waylon Walters. And last, our captain, number 7, Ronnie Fijo. He's a captain.
Thank you very much, Simon, and congratulations to all the players. Now we'd like to present the winning coach with his medal, as Michael Nightcliff has just done. And now, Sydney Swans legend, Mickey O and Helen will help present the Premiership Cup and flag to the Wanderers Football Club. All right, ladies and gentlemen, for the final time.